Welcome to the Daily English Podcast. I am Zane.
And I am Sarah. Welcome, everyone. Today we have a very exciting topic. We are talking about life goals.
Yes, life goals. This is a great topic for English beginners. It is simple but very important. How are you today, Sarah?
I am doing great, Zane. The weather is beautiful today. I took a short walk this morning, and it made me feel very happy. How about you?
I am doing well too. I had a big cup of coffee, so I have a lot of energy for our podcast today.
That is wonderful. Coffee always helps.
It really does. So, Sarah, when you hear the phrase life goals, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
For me, a life goal is something big that you want to achieve in your life. It is like a dream, but you work hard to make it real.
I agree. It is different from a daily task. Buying groceries is a task. Buying a house is a life goal.
Exactly. Let us start with a simple question. Do you have many life goals, Zane?
I do. I think it is important to have goals. They give us a direction. Right now, one of my main goals is to learn a new language.
Oh, really? Which language are you learning?
I am trying to learn Spanish. It is difficult, but it is also very fun.
That is amazing. Learning a language is a fantastic life goal. Our listeners can surely relate to that because they are learning English right now.
Yes, they are. To all our listeners out there, you are already working on a big life goal. You should be proud of yourselves.
Absolutely. Every small step counts. Zane, why did you choose Spanish?
Well, I love the culture, and I want to travel to South America in the future. Travel is another big part of my life goals.
Travel goals are the best. I also love to travel. My dream is to visit Japan one day.
Japan sounds beautiful. Why Japan?
I love the food, the history, and the beautiful nature. Seeing the cherry blossoms is a big dream of mine.
That sounds peaceful. Let us look at the words we are using. Listeners, we use the word dream and goal. Sometimes they are the same, but a goal usually has a plan.
Yes, let us do a quick English tip here. Like I said, my dream is to visit Japan. You can also say, my goal is to visit Japan.
Right. When we talk about goals, we often use the structure, my goal is to, plus a verb. For example, my goal is to learn English.
Or, my goal is to save money. That is another very common life goal.
Saving money is a big one. It is hard, but necessary. Do you find it easy to save money, Sarah?
No, it is not easy at all. I love shopping, but I try to think about my long-term goals.
Long-term goals. That is a great phrase. Let us explain that. A long-term goal is something you want to do in the future, maybe in 5 or 10 years.
Yes, and a short-term goal is something you want to do soon, like this week or this month.
Exactly. For example, a short-term goal for me is to finish reading my current book by Sunday.
And a long-term goal for you is to speak fluent Spanish.
Yes, precisely. It takes time.
Let us ask our listeners a question. Listeners, think about this. What is one short-term goal you have for this week? Is it to study English for 1 hour every day? Think about it.
That is a great question, Sarah. I hope our listeners take a moment to think about their answer.
Speaking of goals, Zane, do you remember your goals when you were a child?
Oh, when I was a child, my goals were very different. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to fly to the moon.
That is a classic childhood goal. I think many children want to fly to space.
Did you want to be an astronaut too, Sarah?
No, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I loved animals so much. I wanted to help sick dogs and cats.
That is a very kind goal. Did you become a veterinarian?
No, I did not. Life changes. Now I am a teacher and a podcaster, and I love my job very much.
And that is completely okay. Life goals can change as we grow older. What is important when you are a child might not be important when you are an adult.
That is true. Our values change. Let us talk about the grammar here. When we talk about past goals, we can say, I want it to be.
Yes, I wanted to be an astronaut. We use the past tense wanted because the desire was in the past.
But now we say, I want to be, or my goal is to, because it is in the present.
Good point. Let us practice a few sentences. Sarah, say a sentence about a past goal.
Okay, when I was young, I wanted to live in a big city.
Great. Now I will change it to a present goal. Now I want to live in a quiet countryside.
Perfect. It is simple to change from past to present.
Sarah, let us talk about how to achieve goals. It is easy to say, I want to buy a house, but how do we actually do it?
That is the hard part, Zane. To achieve a goal, you need a plan. You need to take small actions every day.
Yes, the verb achieve means to successfully do something after trying hard.
Achieve. For example, she achieved her goal of graduating from university.
It is a beautiful word. Another word is attain, but achieve is very common in everyday English.
So to achieve a goal, you need motivation. Motivation is the reason why you do something. It is the energy that drives you.
Sometimes we lose motivation. I know I do. Some days I wake up and I do not want to study Spanish. I feel lazy.
That is completely normal, Zane. Everyone feels lazy sometimes. What do you do when you lose motivation?
I remind myself of my why. Why am I doing this? I want to travel. I want to talk to people. That helps me start again.
That's a good tip. Reminding yourself of the final result can bring back your energy.
What about you, Sarah? How do you stay motivated with your goals?
I write my goals down on a piece of paper. I put the paper on my desk. Every day I look at it. It reminds me of what I want.
Writing down goals is very powerful. There is a saying, a goal not written down is only a wish.
Oh, I love that saying. Can you say it again slowly for our listeners?
Sure. A goal not written down is only a wish.
That is beautiful. It means if you do not write it down and make a plan, it is just a dream that might never happen.
Exactly. It brings us to another good English phrase, set a goal. We use the verb set with goals.
Yes, you do not usually say make a goal. You say set a goal. For example, I need to set a new goal for this year.
Let us look at the past tense of set. It is also set. It does not change. Yesterday, I set a goal to drink more water.
That is a very useful grammar tip. Set, set, set. It stays the same.
Listeners, think about this. Do you write your goals down on paper or do you keep them in your head?
I hope they write them down after listening to this episode.
Me too. It really helps. Now, Sarah, let us talk about failure. Sometimes we set a goal, we try our best, but we fail. We do not achieve it. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel sad, of course. Failure is hard. It can make you want to give up.
Give up is a phrasal verb. It means to stop trying.
Yes, give up is very important for beginners to know. For example, do not give up on your English studies.
Exactly. Even if it is hard, keep going. Failure is just a lesson. It teaches us what did not work.
I agree. When I failed my first driving test, I felt terrible. I cried. But then I practiced more and passed the second time.
See, you did not give up. You learn from your mistakes. That is the secret to success.
Success is the noun, successful is the adjective, and succeed is the verb. Let us show how to use them.
Okay, I want to succeed in my career. That is the verb.
She is a successful businesswoman. That is the adjective.
His hard work brought him success. That is the noun.
Wow, we are sharing a lot of great vocabulary today. This is excellent for building a strong foundation.
Yes, learning these word families helps you speak more naturally.
Let us talk about another life goal that many people have, health goals, like losing weight or getting fit.
Health is so important. With health, it is difficult to enjoy other achievements. My health goal is to go to the gym 3 times a week.
That is a great specific goal. It is much better than just saying, I want to be healthy.
Yes, being specific helps. If you say 3 times a week, you can measure it. You know if you did it or not.
That is a major point in goal setting. Goals should be clear and measurable.
Let us look at the phrase get fit. It means to become healthy and strong through exercise.
I need to get fit too. I sit in my chair for too long every day because of work.
We can do it together, Sarah. We can check on each other's progress.
Progress is another wonderful word. It means moving forward or improving. We say make progress.
Right. You do not do progress, you make progress. For example, you are making great progress with your English.
I love hearing that phrase. It is so encouraging.
It really is. Every small step is progress. Even listening to this podcast right now is making progress.
Definitely. You are listening to Natural English Conversations, which helps your brain learn the rhythm of the language.
Well, Sarah, we are coming to the end of our conversation today. Time flies when you are talking about interesting things.
It really does. Let us do a quick summary of what we talked about today. We talked about life goals, long-term and short-term goals, and how to stay motivated.
And we learned important words like achieve, set a goal, give up, and progress.
Before we go, listeners, we have our final question for you. What is your biggest life goal right now? You can think about it or practice saying your answer out loud in English.
Practicing out loud is a great way to improve your speaking skills.
Thank you so much for listening to us today. You did an amazing job.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Do not give up on your goals and keep practicing your English.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.